Hello and welcome back to RimWorld. Where we left off, we were in a much better place than we were not too long ago. And we are trying to get everything kind of sorted out here in our base. We're getting everything kind of harvested and hauled back into base. Or at least that's what we're trying to do right now. Looks like people have some other ideas of what we should be doing. The force weather ends at 13 days and it's at 3.2 days right now, so we still got a little bit of time on that. We're not quite there yet, but hopefully we will be relatively soon. Focus right now is just to get everything hauled into base, replanted, everything all cleaned up. We have one or two more things we need to do here as far as breaking the stuff down. And then we can get this stuff all hauled down to here in our new storage area. And then we'll be in a pretty good shape. Yeah. So this will be good. I do want to ultimately replace all of these steel doors with auto doors, because all the pausing and doing that is all gonna just take a little more time, and we need to kind of start optimizing the base once we got it all built out. We don't have any events there, but we do have another event here. Like a couple of events. We could try to do them. I don't know how successful they'll be, but we can at least attempt to cheer people up a little bit. Might be one right after the other. All right, that was considered fun. Go ahead and do this one right next. A lot of mechs being assembled. I hope nobody accidentally goes down there, because they will get destroyed. All right, well, that was all considered fun. We got +5/+5. No harm in that. Somebody's throwing a party. It's all fine and dandy, but we do eventually need to start crafting stuff. We have no components, so hopefully somebody starts working on that shortly. Feel like the people responsible for crafting are just too busy doing other things at the moment. We definitely have to get this stuff hauled inside before it goes bad. But I wanted to let everybody attend the party just because it's gonna give a nice little mood bonus, and that's gonna bump everything up. Happier people are, the better off we're gonna be. Somewhat impressive barracks is definitely better than a garbage barracks. I'm hoping we can get that up even higher, so that this stops being a negative and starts being a positive instead. Now, what do you mean no trees? You're literally sleeping in a forest. So that did update. Now we got rich forest, it's +5. So ultimately, this is going to be a good thing. Imperial shuttle crash. Yes. I will definitely do that. Hopefully it doesn't land too close to there. And hopefully the enemies spawn over there, and then we could deal with that later. Can we haul this stuff back to base? That would be ideal. These passive coolers, I actually think we can deconstruct them at this point. I think we're good. I hope somebody with intellect can come down here and start working on this, because we are definitely low on medicine. Also, I probably need to start equipping all these weapons. Let's take a look at the weapon situation. All right, I'm gonna move Tom to like the very end. You don't have a weapon at all. Slap a sniper rifle on you. These rifles are all really terrible. We really should set this to only count ones that are actually it is supposed to be just looking at ones that are 52 to 100 hit points. So where do we have 9 of them? Interesting. It was still counting them. Interesting. Kind of questionable to me, but, you know, whatever. Right, you were a melee character. But I don't know if I have any melee weapons left. I think they might have all rotted or otherwise been disappeared. Actually, if anybody's going to equip an excellent one, you can equip the excellent one. All right, so who doesn't have a weapon? Because I don't want to be running around trying to figure out the weapon situation when we need them. I'd rather have that in advance. Most of these weapons are not ideal at all. Low quality, very damaged. Hopefully we get around to constructing sometime in the near future. I think it's still because we have so much hauling we're doing, you know, with all the smelting and the hauling of these Minotaur corpses. I think that's causing the biggest grief for us. The other unfortunate thing is it looks like we're losing Rice. Right, he's severely not good. All right, let's haul as much of this rice as possible. Can always come back and plant later on. Just focus on the haul first. The thunderstorm is just causing everything to drain so much faster. So I just need to focus on getting this stuff inside because it's all rotting away. It's not doing us any good if it's destroyed. All this cloth. That last bit of rice I don't really care too much about. But let's haul as much of this cloth as possible. Right, you won't do hauling, that's fine. Oh no! I forgot to accept that. Darn it. That would have been a good one. I was too focused on manually hauling all this stuff. Oh well. Let's go ahead and move this caravan hitching spot over to here. And then we can deconstruct that one. You destroyed a bed, you jerk. Wait, are we missing multiple beds, or did that not have beds? I definitely want to build some beds out. We'll keep the excellent ones. We knew that was going to be a thing. The only thing I'm worried about over here is this creep reaching the anima tree. The rest of it, I don't care about. Did this get severed somewhere? Yes, it did. Okay. So they can't mine anything until that's cleaned up. Why are you resting in here? Do not have a bed right now because it got destroyed. Definitely a possibility. All right, looks like we got to get back to making chem fuel. All right, everything for the most part is hauled back in that needs to be. Hey, a masterwork bed. Very nice. No. All right, this is not fired up yet. We're running low on fuel. That's unfortunate. All right, another excellent bed. Poor quality. Who's making poor quality beds around here? Right, this is an excellent. We can put that here. Right, these are all bad quality. Go ahead and get that down there. You know what I would like to do is get somebody to start smelting. Be great to break all this stuff down if we can. We got another steel spot available, although it's inside kind of a tricky spot. All right, we are almost done hauling these Minotaurs. I'm hoping after that's done, we'll start to see some other stuff getting done around the base. Because right now, the focus has just been on getting these Minotaurs dug out. All right, Valerie, you go ahead, clear that prioritized work. Somebody else can start handling the rest of this stuff. I'm thinking the research room should probably be moved. Again, we got to build a copy. We can't. We could definitely do a linking ritual here. I'll wait for everybody to wake up, or at least the majority of people to wake up. Well, that's unfortunate. Food actually rotted away. That means we produced more than we actually needed. All right, Chili needs some blood. He's really slowing down without any sustenance. Keep him going. And that looks like our last 4. Abby is not in a good place. Clara, I think you could actually do Word of Joy on Abby. Hopefully she will cheer up. I mean, yes. Okay. That pulls her out of the slump. Or at least for the most part. The negative tree buffs are starting to disappear. Masterwork Flakfest. Very nice. Alright, so now I think since you're our next person, we can go ahead and do a connection ritual for you. All right, now what are you gonna do? I mean, I kind of feel like we gotta do a Woodmaker Dryad, right? Oh, that's unfortunate. She still broke down even though we joy fuzzed her and she got a lot happier. Alright, you refine some of this wood because we're starting to run out of power. I don't want to get caught off guard. Clara apparently is not into plant cutting. We get high priority that. Although I'd rather have hauling. Alright, what's your beef? You're just mad about the colonist? I mean, you should be a little bit happier. We actually have a bionic arm. We can go ahead and put a right arm on her. Do I want to extract a hemogen pack just to help our boy out a little bit? I wonder if I can extract a hemogen pack from these guys. I do ultimately need to build more beds as well. That was actually successful. Wow. I did not think that was going to go very well. All right, looks like there's a little marriage going on here. It should make people's moods way, way better. I think you get a plus 16 for a marriage. Plus 20. Okay, so even better. And that lasts for 10 days. We got another couple parties lined up, but we could probably wait on that, seeing as everybody's seems to be super happy in general. Abby's unconscious. Can't do it. Are we in the negative on flow? No, it is ticking up little by little. Valerie, what is your thing? I'm gonna tell you to go ahead and actually, no, you got to eat. You're just gonna get upset. Who's doing good? Like who is mostly in a good spot? Ah, you're out of food, so it really doesn't matter. All right, let's refine then. You can just do that until you pass out. What is the food situation? You're 98% grown. That's pretty good. We should harvest that pretty quickly. Let's look at home zone. I do not want that much home zone. Cannot wait for this thunderstorm to end. It was 13 days, so we're on 8.1. Do we have any barrels? I don't know if we do. You know, it's another thing we haven't done in a while. Send a caravan. Like anywhere. Let's go ahead and send somebody. 76 components would be super helpful right now, but we're not really in a position to do that. All right, Javovan was our primary guy. Bring a horse. I think we could bring, I don't know, 800 cloth. All the plain leather. We need to have a stupid amount of the other stuff. Hey, we do still have thrombo horns. Let's go get rid of these garbage weapons that are of very little value, especially the ones that are really damaged. No, the tainted stuff we don't have to worry about because we will smelt all of that. This stuff we will just flag to be destroyed. Or, sorry, hauled away. Do not need a rhinoceros robe. I feel like we're still making shirts somewhere for some reason. Psychoid leaves. That is a lot of psychoid leaves. We should probably take as many of those as we can. Sorry, buddy, we don't have any food. You're just gonna have to get by without it. Hopefully you can collect it on the road. All right, low hemogen is different from being out of hemogen. So hopefully you'll start to be a little bit better. All right, let's do some refining while we can. Like we got some food. I don't know why they keep eating raw food. We have capability of doing so much more with it. All right, we're hauling most of it back to base. Should be good to start crafting some meals. Javoven, I would definitely love for him to... Yeah, it looks like he ate something, so we're not without food. Uh-oh. What happened? What happened? Oh, no. He woke up the mechs. All right, he's probably going to get knocked out, which is fine. I actually hope they run away. That would be really nice if they did. All right, looks like they're all running away. All right, let's go ahead and rescue Javoven. Allow all things. I don't know why we went down there. Oh, I know why. All right, let's go ahead and clear home area. We don't need any of that being considered home area. All right, where is Long? I was sending him to rescue Javoven. Really? All right, we're gonna have to get in a fight over here. Hopefully they don't cut his arm off or anything. All right, let's go back inside. Actually... All right, Alex, can you haul Fletcher back? All right, let's see how this goes. So hopefully they get back inside the base. What are you doing? All right, let's get over there. Even if they destroy the door, there's nothing else over here. Where are you going? All right, this is going to be problematic now. These guys are just going to be a pain. I might have to try to destroy them, which is not going to go well because I don't have any EMP grenades. I thought at one point I built some. I'm probably just misremembering. Nope. I flagged it to build, but I did not actually build it. All right, let's get everybody indoors. All right, looks like they are all heading back to base. Simmering down. Why is he bleeding out over here? Did Long just, like, give up? Like, you know what? I'm not gonna... change my mind. I'm not gonna heal him. All right, Gavril, what are you doing? All right, Long, I think you're just gonna have to go, like, tend to him. All right, well, that's good. At least he got bandaged back up. Yes, and you're gonna be able to just walk back to the base. Now, hopefully somebody starts whipping out, like, real medicine at some point. That would be ideal. So who is my intellectuals? Oh, okay. So you've just been focusing on the drugs. But why aren't we doing the medicine? We got cloth, we got herbal medicine, we got neutroamine. And as far as I can tell, we got everything we need. Yet you're making yayo instead. Ah. Under required skilled 4. If somebody needs more skill for that. Crafting and intellectual. Okay, so we need somebody who's got at least a 4 in crafting. And is intellectual. So you seem like an ideal candidate for that. Go ahead and start working on that. Did our horse leave the map? No, it's still... Are we still flagged to form a caravan? I don't think so. I think our caravan was canceled. I do not want to be dragging that, so I think drop on floor is good. I'm worried about taking these guys out of being forced inside. I think they're just going to be idiots and run out here and cause a bunch of grief. Really, they don't need to go outside right now. Oh, crap. I need to expand that zone. This is all considered indoors now. Go to your bed. Right. Now base. That's probably the more appropriate one to have everybody on. So let's do that. That way they could still go like out here without causing too much drama over here. How has this thing not just been destroyed yet? That's getting there. Desiccated now. All right, we got some harvesting going on. I don't know how we're still so tight on food. I feel like that's been kind of a rough thing for us. Keep struggling. I wonder if we can eventually get to the point where we have enough of everything, where we can build some hydroponic stuff out here instead. Maybe someday we'll get out here and get to 50%. Probably not anytime in the immediate future, but it would be nice if we could do it. Should just be able to haul all of it. Looks like our construction workers are finally getting some time to go do some construction stuff. The forced weather should be ending in 3 days. Cannot wait for that to be over with. Somehow we're still not taking the time to do all the granite blocks because we're too busy constructing other things. Can we get the EMP grenades done? No, we don't have any components. We need components. All right, I feel like the moods are starting to slip a little bit, so we should probably figure that out. Yes, okay, that was this. I can live with that. Right, the wood situation is getting a little questionable. I gotta stop breaking down wood for fuel at some point. It's just getting bad. Let's go ahead and refine at smelter. Uh-oh. Another frail. That's not good. All right, well, apparently we're starving, which is, you know, no fun. Hopefully we can do an event and at least cheer people up a little bit. You might be hungry, but at least you're happy. This is almost done growing. Is there any other spot we could expand our rice growing operation to? Because somehow this still is not enough. I just gotta be careful about not knocking down any trees right now. And the unfortunate thing is I think they're going to eat all the raw rice rather than cook it, and that's just going to make things worse. Well, you guys have fun with that. I think the boars... Actually, that would be good for food. It is a big event, too. Let's come down here. We can take these boars out. You know what, though? We never, we never move this. I guess we'll just put it here for now. All right, you move that down there while we're waiting, and this room could just be a giant butchering room at the moment. All right, I think that's all of them. All right, that's done. I think we could expand our zone temporarily. Just to include those animals so we can get them cooked up. Octopus, I'm guessing you would be the one for that job. Although I could just dump fresh corpses here. So let's go ahead and do that. Animal corpses, allow fresh. Can we just cook it, please? There we go. We got some food flowing now. Right, you got to be able to eat too. Oh, there's another Grandland pod. Let's go ahead and harvest that. Did our horse roam off the map with all our stuff? Feel like it probably did. Or did it just come back and we unloaded it? That also seems very feasible. All right, well, that might tide us over at least until we can get around to getting this rice all grown. With any luck, it will anyway. All right, I don't want... I don't know, I think 30 is probably good. I just think we can't afford meals at this point, apparently. All right, we are working on components, which is great. I am definitely worried a little bit about all the flak vests we're spending resources creating. I would also love to know where these assault rifles are that are supposedly good quality. Oh, there they are. Found them. Oh, goody, a high psychic drone. That's good. That definitely can't be a bad thing. Oh, hello. You're coming in from over there, but maybe you'll go down that way on your way out, or up that way on your way out. I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's go ahead and clear this area as far as... there's one more animal. We don't need to clear it yet. All right, you want 16 soldiers, and you're gonna give me garbage. I am not interested in that. All right, Abby, go ahead and trade with him. I'm not really seeing anything worth anything. I mean, the triple's kind of nice, but aside from that, really not a whole heck of a lot. All right, with any luck, they'll leave the map in this direction, because that is the closer edge. And then they'll get in combat over here. Well, they'll definitely get attacked if they leave the map that way. Let's look at, not wildlife, but let's look at animals. We did have some animals self-tame. I kind of feel like slaughtering them would be good. Ah, there's the mare. Can we expand our base area temporarily just to scoop up this animal? Okay, you are now in the base. Perfect. Food is no longer an issue temporarily. It's always ends up being an issue, but it's not an issue at the moment. I'm gonna add this to base so that we can haul this stuff back in. All right, we butchered those animals. That gives us some extra food to work with. Hopefully we can make some lavish meals. But barring that, we can at least make some regular meals. I think the weapon just got destroyed. All right, when these guys leave the map, that's when the fun's probably gonna begin for everyone. Let's go ahead and, I mean, I've been doing this the whole time, but expand base to there, just so we can harvest those corpses. All right, that can go out of there. Once this is hauled back, we can get rid of that. Psychic drone ending, which is great, because then people... Oh, here we go. Ah, no, they snuck away that way. Oh, maybe not. Maybe? Yeah, the rest of them left. All right, let's go back inside. You know what would be great? If I could just real quick skip over here. Ah, see, that cost me my Berserk Pulse. Abby, you have... Skip. You can come over here. All right, let's see what they do here. Masterwork flak helmet. That's not bad. What I would like to do is, if I could skip down there. And Berserk pulls them and let them get in a big old fight. That would be amazing. I just don't know how feasible that is. Yeah, they're all running back out. Although, you know, I kind of feel like tempting fate a little bit over here. Let's see what happens. What's your radius? Right here? All right, we skip you. Over to here, we Berserk Pulse all of you. Wait, why is my line of sight gone? Did she Berserk Pulse them? I don't think she did. All right, let's try to get up in there. I'm out of skip juice. All right, we're gonna have to haul him back. I was hoping to be able to cast the Berserk Pulse. Now I feel like I can't. All right, let's rescue him. That's unfortunate. Maybe once we heal up, we could give it another shot. How's their mood on the trees? Still damaged, but I guess that's better than the alternative. All right, this is still considered just a somewhat impressive barracks. Kind of hoping it would be better than that by now. All right, looks like we ran out of neutronamine, so we used everything that we could. This corpse is almost rotted away. How's the forced weather doing? Almost over. There we go. No longer changing the weather. That is perfect. So this weather should go away at some point. We don't have to worry about it. Ah, we got our Granland Dryad makers are producing wood now. It is perfect. Let's go ahead and remove these plans here. And then I do need to build another one here. So do we have... We definitely told somebody to harvest the pods. The question is, did we ever actually do it? Not seeing it here. That doesn't mean it's not. I am gonna need to deconstruct all of these. All right, once Kanuki finishes that, we'll go ahead and deconstruct this as well. Uh-oh, solar flare. All right, I got to imagine we did harvest that. I don't know what that would be under. All right, looks like we're finally getting some of those shelves done because they got nothing else to do over here. So I guess the solar flare could be useful sometimes. Ooh, this is starting to reach over here. And this is starting to build up here. Gonna kill my anima tree. I'm gonna have to start doing something about that really soon. I gotta imagine this is gonna stop expanding pretty soon. All right, so 87. Yeah, it's gonna creep about this far. It's gonna kill half this field. This one will reach the tree. That's gonna be problematic. All right, let's go ahead and deconstruct all of these shelves. We'll just do a little bit at a time. Do like a third or roughly half the room. We get it all moved down there. And then we'll do the rest of them. All right, you're getting ready to break down. I don't know why you're focusing on this right now. Go juice addiction withdrawal. That explains a little bit. All right, I'm definitely more worried about this one than I am the other ones. Let's see. Clara, I think we should do a linking ceremony. For sure, just in case it does die. All right, we're close to progress. It looks like Margarita's back to decent health. We should probably consider figuring out what we're going to do over here. I was really hoping some human would come along and just wipe him out, but that did not happen. All right, we're starting to haul this stuff. Still low food, huh? 2 days is fine. It is hitting the rice a little bit. All right, we'll go ahead and cancel that. We'll cancel that. We'll deconstruct this. We have to start doing something about this, though, because that's going to kill the anima tree real soon. But we'll do one more linking ceremony. That will get her tier 5. And then we can try to figure out what we're going to do about it. I'm actually less worried about this, because it will kill maybe up to here. But that wouldn't be the end of the world. All right, how's this all going? I probably shouldn't be doing lavish meals right now. Just because I know that's going to be problematic. Let's suspend those. We need food that's going to be able to last for an extended period of time. All right, Clara, you do the linking ritual. Let's go do that real quick. And then I think we'll try to do something over here. All right, where was that at? Oh, boy. Well, that didn't last long. All right, I think they'll run away. Oh, wow. They're not leaving. We got to get over there. All right, let's see what we can accomplish here. I think we need to get back up in to this area rather than have people try to fight with us here. I would really like to try to focus on taking these Scorchers out, because they're going to be the biggest problem, I think. All right, let's get... These guys are all heading their way. I think we hit them with a burden. Trying not to use our Berserk Pulse yet. All right, there's too many getting too close. Try skipping these guys back out. Feel like we get more distance out of this skip. That skip did not happen, apparently. There it is. Probably should have skipped that thing. All right, Hiroto's getting burned up. Where is Chili? We could both equip a Throwbowhorn. Okay, everybody over here seems to have some weapons picked up, so let's make our way over in this direction if we can. This is the easier part. I'm much more concerned about what happens when we get to this. Of course, Abby's the one that gets lit on fire. I mean, the good thing is this room is unroofed, so these little fires are not that big of a deal. We could definitely skip this person back here. I do not want Margarita to be the one over on the edge here. I don't know who I'm skipping. I don't know if I'm skipping the Scyther. I think I am. I don't want to be. Okay, let's go ahead and skip Zebo out to safety. Well, relative safety anyway. All right, we got the cavalry coming. I mean, it looks like they're starting to... Yeah, let's move over here. Where's Long? I'll probably tend to Zebo right now. All right, let's run out here. This might be dumb, but I'm gonna try it. You know, oh boy. All right, here we go. Let's put ourselves out anyway. Try to. How the heck did you get over there? All right, everybody over here, if you can. Ideally, Abby would be the one to get you out of there. All right, I'm sure you got some medicine, so go ahead and you could start tending to him. All right, get Abby out of there. She doesn't need to be up front. If anything, you should be up front. You have a weapon. All right, Margarita, you theoretically can come up here and berserk pulse all of these guys. All right, where's Abby? Get Margarita out of there. I think Luke's gonna stay in combat for a minute here. Scyther is attacking the blaster. Chili is fleeing the fire, which is unfortunate. No, you need to focus on the centipede. Don't worry about the Scyther. All right, now you can. All right, where is Abby? You're gonna do a little more skipping. All right, now Chili's gonna run down here, and you're gonna come up. Oh, Luke, you are not doing too well. Sorry, buddy. All right, let's we get another skip out of you. think we can. I think this is the, well, it's not the last one, but it's almost the last one. Come on over here. See if we can appropriately attack this guy. All right, can you extinguish the fire on him anyway? All right, what just got destroyed? Because I just heard something get destroyed. Oh, Zebo just got downed. Well, let's put out the fire real quick. Maybe we can make some progress there. Help cool the room down. We got people getting all sorts of heat stroke and everything. We could break this wall open, I imagine. There, it is now outdoor temperature. So what's wrong with you? Luke's bleeding out in 5 hours. You have heat stroke, but you should be okay. Gabriel, you can tend to Luke. Let's pick up this medicine. This assault rifle is like toast. So the problem is I don't have anybody with melee. But I guess the question is, do I need it? Because I could run up there. As long as a body is standing next to them, we're good. You are a healer. Why don't you tend to Abby while the rest of us run down here? All right, we're gonna rescue all these people, or at least try to. All right, Abby is probably fine now. Let's rescue Abby. Run back to base. I don't know why you guys are having a problem. I mean, aside from having multiple parts of your body ripped apart and burned. We still got to get in here. I would love to get these unstable power cells. I don't know how reasonable it is that we could get them, but that would be amazing. Just because it's fixed power, unlimited, forever. Well, until they get destroyed. But hopefully they don't get destroyed. So these are going to be the biggest issue. These turrets. However, many of them are behind objects. So if we were a little bit strategic about how we came in, well, I don't know. Probably in a rough spot. But let's finish this combat first before we start worrying about that. All right. Clara, you are... I mean, I think we're going to heal up first before doing anything else. And we skip you. We don't have line of sight? All right, skip you. All right, you got to go into melee. Okay. Perfect. Let's unrestrict everything. I imagine we are over here doctoring people up. Nope, that's a lie. Let's tend to this child. All right, this definitely should not be where any medicine is stored, or certainly not the highest priority. So let's do critic or important here. This is where we want primarily our medicine to be. All right, I don't think there's any more enemies on the map. There is not, well, aside from them, but you know, there's no more immediate concerns. So if this is all destroyed anyway, we might as well just not rebuild it. All right, you drop Hiroto and you rescue him. Because this guy's moving super slow. Moving is 20%. Good God, that is awful. All right, hopefully we get everything hauled back to base. I do not want these rebuilt. None of this needs to be rebuilt. I can actually deconstruct these. As a matter of fact, deconstruct all of this up to here. Well, don't deconstruct the lights. Those are still useful where they're at. All right, Luke is being tended to. Hopefully he will not die. The Cuddles making their way back to the base. We could definitely increase the speed now. I had it slower for a while just because of what we were dealing with, but it'll be all right now. All right, Abby's got an infection. That's not surprising at all, given the situation. Got a lot of people still bleeding out. Let's slap down some sleeping spots over. Actually, you know what? They could stay in their beds. That's fine. We could treat them where they're at. All right, 20 hours, 19 hours. They are doing okay. How's the dirtiness? Not too bad, actually. All right, hopefully we get this all sorted. Waiting for my medical people to wake up and start bandaging people. Oh, you know what? Before I rip this all down, probably should make sure the roof area is just removed from there in general. All right, now we got some tending going on. Everybody should be okay shortly. Still got some plants dying. Not great. Once we heal up, I'm going to push down here. Try to take that out. Preferably before the anima tree dies, but, you know, who knows at this rate. All right. Tending seems to be happening. Overall, everybody seems to be doing all right. All right, so Abby's got some healing to do, but everybody else seems to be doing all right overall. I think we let people rest for a day, and then we head down here and try to clean this up as best we can. I'm definitely more worried about the auto inferno than anything else, just because the way it fires and the fact that it could just send all of my people screaming in different directions. All right, most people are getting fully healed up now. A marble meteorite. Oh, it killed a bunch of monkeys too. It's actually cool because that's some free food. Or it will be anyway. All right, looks like our 10 quality was pretty good, 70%. Can't complain too much about that. I'm definitely, don't strip him, just go sleep. Somebody else can drag him off to a bed somewhere. Abby is #1 priority. All right, she seems to be doing all right. I think she's got to be stable and fine. All right, looks like everybody got a little bit of eating done. Mostly anyway. All right, let's go ahead and highlight everybody but Abby. Head down here. We need Margarita. We need your psi focus. Hiroto, you don't have to do this because you have no weapon. All right, I presume Abby will be fine, but let's just take a quick look. Oh yeah, her immunity is definitely ahead. All right, so what we have to do, run back this way. All right, now what we're gonna do, put skip shield up down here. That's gonna block all that. And we can run up here and fire at these. That was a mistake, but that's okay. Cargo pods, huh? What do we got over there? We'll worry about that later. Let's get up here first. That's going to wipe most of that out, if not all of it. Yep, we're good now. Yeah, unfortunately, that is going to completely wipe out all of the power cells. Wah, wah. But we are able to gather all this stuff up now. You know, I'm gonna put them unrestricted, even though I don't want them coming up here for anything. I don't think there's anything up here for them to grab. So it'll probably be fine. I think Abby's probably good now. All right, everybody's tending up. Everybody's doing okay. Hopefully we get all this stuff hauled back to base sooner than later. Really nice to get that. Not so much worried about the dying plants over here. I was definitely worried about this. We're getting real close to the tree. All right, we got a growth moment for Luke. Fast learner. I mean, of these, I think ascetic is probably the best. And 2 skills. Shooting an animal, I guess. I wish we would have got a double passion for crafting, but that's okay. It'll be all right. All right, what's going on with Delicious? Infection, immunity. You're good. Don't have to worry. All right, looks like we got those monkeys. We get to chop them up, and we should be good. I do want to build another set of hospital beds. Feel like one is not cutting it, but also we never seem to have enough resources or time to do it. Like, probably wait a little bit on that. Certainly have a fair amount of hauling to do still. I do ultimately want this to probably be the research room. We could build a copy over here because we cannot move it. Actually, we probably don't want this over here. We probably want it here. We're going to want to move the blackboards and stuff over in the corner here. Probably should wait for him to finish learning, but I'm not going to. Put that there. Okay. Chair there. Put the chair here. All right, back to getting an education. All right, we should probably build these geysers. They're right outside our base. It would be easy to tap into. We might upset them a little bit if we build that. All right, so let's extract all the trees in this area. I don't think the bushes matter at all. Actually, any tree on the perimeter as well, because we're going to have to wall it off. Let's not allow it yet. We'll be able to connect right there. Little power conduit right there. Do the trick once we get that all built out. Roof-wise, we do not want any roof here at all. We could actually just work that whole thing. All right, animal starvation is never good. What's going on with you? Moderate malnourishment. All right, let's bump up the priority on rice here, given the situation. We'll do critical, corn and rice. Let's get somebody to haul some rice over there. Anything just so the animals don't starve to death. That would be fantastic. Probably need another batch of rice. All right, now we're finally getting somewhere with the hauling. We are wasting time doing this though, so let's just turn that off for now until we clear this out. There, we can remove all this roof area. The other thing too is we can deconstruct all of these, and then everything can be hauled back to the other side, and then we will pretty much officially be out of the old base. Is kind of the goal here. This is still not completely done, but oh, hello. Free trade. So they're not gonna hide anywhere, but they are all tribal. At least we got that going for us. All right, let's come up here. Get ready to deal with that. Who doesn't have a weapon? Luke, you probably not even an option for you. If it wasn't a breach raid, that would be super nice, because then they would go over there, get in a fight over there. Well, we're certainly not having any problems taking out their melee attackers. It would be awesome if we get some prisoners. I'm just gonna slowly creep towards them. I can always berserk pulse if I need to. Alright, we're gonna come down here. Guessing these animals are not particularly hungry anymore, given that the storage is back to normal. I'm gonna go ahead and turn rice off, leave the corn there. All right, we got a berserk pulse. We got a couple vertigo pulses. That's Clara. You can do a vertigo pulse over here. And then Abby, you can do a skip. Skip you back over here. Margarita, you can do a berserk pulse up here. Right now it only shows you hitting like 1 or 2, but more will fall victim. And I have to remember, we don't have to kill them. We just have to take out most of them. Half of them. And we are almost to that point right now. All right, here we go. Okay, everybody is done. We have several people over here. Let's check out their bios and see what their story is. I don't want any of them for myself, but potentially prisoners. I can see some value in that. Let's go tend. All right, who else is good at medical? You're not good at it, but you're not terrible. Where's Long? All right, let's rescue him. I need to get some blood boys. I don't think there's any saving this guy, but the other ones might be okay. Unforbid everything. I don't think anybody else fell down, unfortunately. Let's pick up the medicine, and maybe we can do some tending over here. Capture them. All right, looks like we did not make that, but that's all right. Only had enough people up here anyway. All right, so that leaves us in a pretty decent spot. We might actually have people for a hemogen farm for the first time in a very long time. We still got some bleeding out over here. Like Long is working on that. Where is he? Want to make sure that he's not too far away. Looks like he is all right. Okay, so we are in a pretty good spot overall. I think we're just going to do some hemogen farming here. Not that they have enough blood for that at the moment, but I need to rebuild my packs for chili. So that is at least something we can think about doing. I'm going to go ahead and remove these floors because we're not going to need those anymore. And then we also are going to finish breaking down these, because that all needs to be taken apart. And then we can rip these walls out. So let's go ahead and deconstruct all of this as well. Down to here. And then we'll get that all cleared out. So I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode there. I think we've made a good amount of progress here. We definitely are working in the right direction. I am a little sad that we did not get an opportunity to take these guys out entirely. And that we didn't get any of those power cells from here. I was really looking forward to that. But it is what it is. Nothing we can do about it. Give it a no. Yeah, so I think next episode we will continue ripping apart the old base, reconnect this over to here, or convert this, which is I think what I'm going to do because this is already concreted over. Convert this over to a kill tunnel and then move the prison somewhere up in this area. But really what we need right now is to get some fuel, because we're completely out right now and everything is going dark. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel to see more content in the future, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.